Hello and welcome to another episode of Vlogtober. This is episode 2. This episode will start with Tuesday when I came back from Yarndale, and it's been a really busy week. So the first episode, which was out last Tuesday, I took you for a look around Yarndale and when I bought at Yarndale. Don't think I shared what I was knitting. I think I shared that in Thursday's podcast. Then I started this vlog on Tuesday when I was home, and this week has been really busy because I've been unpacking and getting sorted, doing a big stock take, updating my website, all that kind of stuff from Yarndale. I've also been preparing for a workshop tomorrow and my local wool market on Saturday. So that's what I'm going to show you in this video. I'm also going to come back at the end of the video and show you a new project that I've just about to cast on, and some sad news about a sweater I knitted last year, which sadly is no more. So watch till the end for that, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you're new here, my name is Anniken. I design knitting patterns. I teach knitting workshops online and in person, and I sell yarn through my website YarnAddict.co.uk. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And I am a little bit hot because I've just been rushing around doing some errands, and my room is really hot because it's sunny outside, so I am feeling a bit hot at the moment. Just going to film this, and then I'm going to go and sort out my nails for tomorrow's workshop and then do some knitting. So I will pass you back to Tuesday, and I hope you enjoy this episode. This is the aftermath of Yarndale. So Simon unloaded the car last night and just put everything here. Some of the stuff has gone straight in the garage, like the stuff that lives in the garage has gone straight in there, but this is everything that's got to be sorted through and tidied away and put in the house. So I'm going to start doing that now. I'm going to start unloading all this yarn now and count it and pack it. So I would like to get my website updated by Thursday if I can. It's Tuesday afternoon now. About 2 in the afternoon, 2:30 in the afternoon. And if you can hear my washing machine going in the background, I've been without a washing machine since about 24th, 25th of August. Because I was broken, then we went on holiday, and then we waited 2 weeks for a washing machine that was cancelled on the day of delivery. So finally got a washing machine, so I am doing some washing. But I am going to unpack this yarn, so I have 4 or 5, I think, bags like this. So I'm going to unpack them. I'm doing another show on Saturday this week. Then I'm teaching on Friday, so I haven't got a lot of time this week. Tomorrow my main job is to finish unpacking this and counting it and packing it ready for Saturday. At Yarndale I had 4 tables. On Saturday I only have 2 tables, so I won't be able to take as much. So I'm going to count it, and I use these for display because they can kind of stack on top of each other and they fold down flat, which is really useful. So I'm going to pack the stuff, take it out, count it, how much of each colorway and all that kind of stuff, and write it down in my notebook, and then add it straight into these boxes, so that on Friday night when I come back from my workshop, we can just put the seats down in the car and slide these boxes right in, and then carry them into the venue on Saturday morning and just put them sideways and we're ready to go, because I don't have an awful lot of time. Normally I go set up on Friday afternoon, evening, but I can't do that because by the time I get home from the workshop it'll be about 6:30 and I'll be exhausted, so I'm not doing that. So I'm going to go and set up first thing Saturday morning. It shouldn't take me that long if I got all the yarn in boxes ready to go, and because I'm not taking all the stuff I took the yarn down because I don't have time. So I think I should have room for 8 of these, I think. These are from B&M, and they are similar to the boxes you can get for the IKEA Kallax unit, but they're a lot smaller. I don't like the IKEA Kallax units boxes because they're a bit big. These are better. So I also have some baskets I need to fill with things like Saba wool and lace wool and that kind of thing. And then I need to also count and sort my patterns, because at the end of the show, instead of them being put back alphabetically in there behind their dividers, they just all get put in together. So I need to go through that probably first thing tomorrow and count them and sort them and then print any patterns I need for Saturday. It is Tuesday morning, 2nd of October, and I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday I was really, really tired. I didn't sleep very well the first night at home, Monday night. And yesterday I felt really tired. My hips were aching, my back was aching. I normally work out first thing in the morning, and I didn't yesterday because I had a bit of a lie-in because I was awake quite a bit in the night. So I had a little bit of a lie-in. And then we're having a new washing machine delivered. So I wanted to make sure I was up and ready for that. Didn't come till the afternoon. They sent me a slot eventually, so I knew it wasn't coming till the afternoon. But I wanted to get up and get on with it, and I thought I will just do my Pilates and stretches and stuff a bit later on this morning or yesterday morning, and then I never did, because if I don't work out first thing in the morning, I don't do it. So this morning I worked out and I walked the dog. Dog's a bit poorly. He was sick a couple of times yesterday and overnight. He eats stuff he shouldn't do all the time, and I said to Sam yesterday, I think eventually that'll be what kills him. Don't think he'll die of old age. I think he'll eat something he shouldn't eat and it'll poison him and he'll die. No matter how careful we are watching him when we walk him, he's not off the lead because he's very aggressive towards other dogs. He's not off the lead. He was when he was younger, if we could be guaranteed that there was no other dogs around. But he's a lot older now and slowed down a bit, but he just eats everything. Today I have, like I said, I've already done a bit of work. I am teaching a workshop on Friday at the Knitting Hotel, which I do quite a lot in Dawlish in Devon. And I'm teaching a brioche workshop, and normally when I teach brioche workshops, I do my own brioche patterns, or, you know, depending on whether they're all brioche beginners or whether they've done brioche before, things like that. But this group they want to knit Belinda's brioche bag. So Belinda is the owner of the Knitting Hotel. She's also a designer, and she's designed this bag called I'm Going Shopping. It's not the it's not the greatest way to show you the bag, but when I'm there on Friday, if I remember, I'll try and take a photograph at least, or a bit of video of the bag. So she's asked me if I can teach the start of this bag, because that's apparently what the group want to work on. I don't know whether they've all done brioche before, or whether they're all new to brioche, or whether some have done brioche and some are new. So I'm kind of preparing to do this, but also bringing some of my own notes and stuff. I do prefer teaching my own stuff just because I know the way I write patterns and that kind of thing. But that's fine. I'm doing this Friday and in October, and I'm more than happy to do this in case Belinda or anyone else who's going to be there watches this. I'm more than happy to do this. I don't mind at all. It's a fabulous bag. I've seen it. It's got beads in it. I had to run downstairs because the post came, and I'm expecting a very exciting parcel. Nothing knitting related. I'm going to unbox it anyway because I fancy doing this. Anyway, back to the brush. I'm out of breath now because I ran down the stairs and ran back up again. So yeah, so it's a beautiful bag. I'm excited about teaching it, and we'll see how it goes on Friday. So I'm just familiarizing myself with the pattern because the different designers have different ways of writing things. Okay, catch my breath. There's a brand of bags that I really like called Pom Pom London. I know this is a knitting channel, but I'm going to show you this because I'm really excited about it, and I just hope I like it. So it's come in this special bag, Pom Pom London. I saw quite a few people with Pom Pom London bags at Yarndale actually. I think this is at least the third year in a row where they've done a special bag, pink bag in October, raising money for breast cancer awareness. Breast Cancer Now research and support charity. I think £10 from each bag go towards Breast Cancer Now, And I got the one 2 years ago and I really liked it, and then I kind of went off it and actually sold it this summer because I wasn't using it very much, but I used it a lot when I first got it. And then last year I didn't get it, and then I saw this year's and I really liked it. But I find their pictures a bit frustrating because some of their pictures look really accurate. Some of them obviously have some kind of filter or editing on them. They just don't look that accurate. So I wasn't sure, but I ordered it and I like it. It's not, I saw a picture this morning on someone's social media and it was a lot brighter than it looks in person. But I do still like it, but I like the dust bags as well. So I'll show you what I got. So they do basic crossbody bag in two different styles in 3 different sizes. So they do the Mayfair Mini, regular Mayfair, and Mayfair Plus, and they do the City Mini, regular City, and the City Plus. I've got the first one I bought from there, the first 2 or 3 were Mayfair, which I really liked, and then I tried the City bag, which is a little bit bigger, and I really like that. And I got several Mayfair, several City. I got one City Mini that I got in the sale this summer. And I saw Miriam from the Discreet Unicorn actually had the Mayfair Mini at Yarndale. I have the same colourway in the City and the bum bag, and I really liked it, her mini. But I wasn't sure which colour to get, so I went for the Mayfair this time because I've been into smaller bags lately, and I'll just show it to you because it is rather gorgeous. I'll link them below. I mean, this is not sponsored, I paid for this. I thought it was going to be, I was hoping it'd be a bit brighter, but I like it. It's a sort of slightly muted pink, I would say. I thought it might be a bit brighter actually. But the Mayfair bags come with a pom-pom. They're usually like a cream pom-pom, but for the breast cancer awareness ones, they have special ones, and then it says breast cancer awareness 2024. The one I had from 2 years ago is a bit lighter, it's like a pale pink. And when I sold the bag, I kept the pom-pom. It looks a bit brighter on my screen than it does in real life, but I really like it. It is rather gorgeous. My daughter has ordered one as well, so I'm going to message her after this and see if she's got hers. And then it comes with a leather strap, which I never use, and then you can choose 2 fabric straps, and I have so many of their fabric straps because I've bought so many of their bags. I have sold a couple of bags, but I haven't sold, so if I've sold the bag, I've chosen like 1 fabric strap I wasn't that keen on. I sold that. And the fabric straps are quite long for me, and I'm 178, which I believe is about 5'10½", and obviously I'm quite big. If I have it on the longest, it's more than long enough. It's kind of at just below my hip bone, so normally I just shorten it just a little bit, and it's a perfect crossbody length for me. But this strap says pom-pom on it, which I really like. It's unusual to get just a solid strap. And then I also got this one, which I have in another pink colour, which I got with the bag in the summer. I have so many of their straps now. I'm kind of struggling, getting to a point where I'm struggling to choose a strap when I order because I have so many of them. That's what that looks like, so that's rather fabulous. I think it goes with the bag. There was another one that my daughter got, which I didn't see when I ordered, and then I can message my daughter and see what she thinks of her bag, if she's got hers today as well. Okay, so plans for today is I'm going to record the podcast now, and then I'm going to record a video about knitting magazine. So the new issue of the knitting magazine, issue, what's it, this 255, is out tomorrow. So today's Wednesday, it's out on Thursday. This video won't be out till Saturday. And I have a pattern in this issue. It's this little hat here. I recorded a video before I sent the hat off, just showing off the hat and talking about it and stuff. It's like a double layer hat with lace on one side and stocking stitch in a contrasting colour on the other side. And I recorded a video showing off the hat before I sent it off, and I'm just going to record a bit talking about the magazine and showing the model photographs and stuff, and then edit that together. And I'm going to record my podcast first and edit that together. And then I'm going to go back downstairs and carry on unpacking and counting and sorting yarn. this. I'm going to show you, before I finish this vlog, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be knitting for the next, well, few weeks probably. But I'm also going to show you what happened to my sweater. So this sweater I knitted last spring maybe, last year. I've never published a pattern for it. I intended to, and then I never got around to it. And I didn't wear it a lot last year, but I have worn it a few times kind of the second half of this summer, especially in August. And before we went to Norway at the end of August, I noticed that there was a little bit of dirt just around the neckline. I think just a bit of foundation or something. It wasn't that obvious. I did actually wear it a couple of times after I discovered that, because it wasn't that obvious. But I thought, I haven't actually washed this, I don't think, since I made it. I don't wash my knitwear very often unless it looks dirty, because I'm usually wearing it over t-shirt or something else. So I was going to wash it in August, but my plan was to hand wash it and then put it in the washing machine to spin dry, for the spin cycle, that's what I'm looking for, so that it would dry quicker, because I dried flat on my dining room table, and I thought if I do that it'll dry quicker. And my washing machine broke down, and we only got a washing machine earlier this week. So I've been there washing machine for well over a month. We've been away for a lot of that time, but so I hand washed it. So before I went on holiday, I actually took it upstairs and I left it in my room, because I was actually thinking about recording a video on looking after your hand knits and hand washing hand knits. So I left it here, and then in the chaos getting ready for Yarndale, at one point it ended up on the floor, and I think that's where the accident happened, but I'm not sure. So a couple of days ago I took it downstairs, hand washed it. I used a non-soak or no rinse wool wash Eucalan, and I washed it, switched it around a bit, just checked that the makeup had come off up here, and then I put it straight from there. I didn't squeeze out a lot of water, just put it straight from there into one of those mesh laundry bags, tied it up because it's quite a big one, and then I put it into my washing machine and put it on a 800 spin cycle. So I don't think damage happened in the washing machine because it was in this mesh bag. And then I actually put it on the radiator to dry, so it would dry quicker. And then yesterday someone was doing some ironing, so I said, can you iron this one? And he said, there's a hole in your sweater. So I actually put a marker in it, because I thought, oh, I might be able to fix that. I've got some more of the yarn, so I thought I'll see if I can fix that. I'm not very good at fixing things like this, and it's right in the middle of the front, but it's on the bottom. So it's obviously cut a stitch, and there's a big hole, but I thought I might be able to fix that. And then he said, do you still want me to iron it? So I said yes. And then he said, oh, look at this. And then this is a bigger problem. The side here, there's another big hole, and I don't know how that's happened. So it's got two big holes in it now, and I'm also not that happy about how this yarn has worn. So the yarn I used was Knitting for Olive silk. Is a Brett silk, which I believe is the waste from Silk Production, which is why it's not very shiny, and it's got sort of like a slightly rough texture, but it's soft to wear, and I quite enjoyed knitting with it, and I've quite enjoyed wearing it this summer. And I'm quite upset that it is broken, but you know, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. If it was just that one on the front, I would probably try and fix it, but because it's that other big hole as well, I just don't know how easy it's going to be to fix that. And as I'm not going to release the pattern, and I'm not 100% happy with it, because the yarn, even though I haven't worn it a lot, the yarn is showing a bit of wear and tear, I think. So either this is just wear and tear and the fibers broke in the washing machine, which I don't think. I don't think it's bugs or anything that's gotten to it, because it's been hanging on a rail in my bedroom. I don't have a wardrobe, I have like a rail with all my clothes hanging, and I don't have very much drawer space, so all my sweaters and stuff are, apart from the heavier ones, are hanging up there. So it's nice and aired all the time. I think when I put it on the floor, because I was going to wash it anyway, and because I had so much stuff going on in here, I think I must have caught it on something maybe, and that's what's happened. So yeah, I'm a bit annoyed, but never mind. I might re-knit this sweater in a different yarn. and change some of the details on it. Maybe the Yarny organic trio, but I haven't decided yet. I was thinking about doing that anyway, but yeah, that's what happened to that sweater. So anyway, let's talk about what I'm going to be knitting next. So let me just grab my knitting bag. So I did talk about this in the podcast on Thursday, I think. I'm actually filming this on Thursday. I filmed Thursday's podcast yesterday, but today's Thursday and the podcast it's just gone live 20 minutes ago. But I was saying I've got this yarn, which is from Belinda at the Knitting Hotel. It's Superwash Merino, Silk and Yak, undyed. And then I have this yarn left over from a design combined with one of these from Orchid in Luxury Yarns. And I was saying I could only find 4 of the colorways. I found the 5th one, so I've got all 5. I have probably about, with that, I probably have about 350 grams in total. So I have a small ball about this size of this as well from Orchid in Luxury Yarn. Then I got this one from the Knitting Hotel. They're the same base yarn basically. So I was thinking about combining those because I really like this yarn, and I was thinking about combining it into a sweater poncho style. It's a sweater, but it's a sort of pullover, well, layering piece. I would say it's going to have like sleeves down to the elbows, a bit loose fitting, that kind of thing. So I knitted a swatch, and while I was knitting the swatch, I was thinking maybe I should add some detail on the yoke. I was thinking about doing a colour work because I think that would look really good with the colours in this yarn. But I'm knitting it top down, and I'm knitting the top back and forth, back first and then the front, and then I'll join at the underarms and knit it in the round. And I don't like doing stranded colour work on the wrong side, and I don't want to steek it, so I decided not to do colour work. So I thought, what if I had a little lace pattern? So when I knitted this, because I'm knitting it that way up, but so it would look like that. But when I'm wearing it, because I'm going to knit it top down, this would actually be coming down like that. And I swatched a couple of different ideas. I like this stitch pattern because it's fairly small. It's only 6 stitches. It's fairly easy. And I'm going to combine that with stripes. I don't know whether to fade through the pinks first and then finish with this, or so like the top half would probably be the pinks, or whether to stripe the pinks in with this. So like light pink this, and then so the pinks go all the way through the sweater, but it's stripy. I haven't decided yet, and I'm going to cast on in a minute, so I need to make a decision. I think I'm going to start with this color anyway for the top and do like the short rows and things like that, and then join in the lightest pink when I start the lace pattern, I think. But I haven't decided yet. I'm thinking about starting this today. I did also start a new project yesterday, and my plan was to try and set myself a challenge to do 1 repeat a day, or 1 mini skein a day, because it's my advent calendar from last year from Truly Hooked. If you want to know more about it, check Thursday's podcast, but I'll talk about it in the next episode of Vlogtober as well, and the podcast next week. And I did probably knitted up half the first skein last night, and I was thinking maybe I can manage to do 1 of those a day. So that's also a plan, but I'm going to start this first and get it going, because I'm going to need something relatively easy to knit tomorrow when I come back from teaching all day, because I'm going to be tired. So I don't want to do anything too taxing. And then on Saturday I'm going to be at the wool market all day, and it will probably be quiet to start with and quiet for the last couple hours would be my guess, because that's normal, and then very busy in the middle of the day, if last year is anything to go by. So plan is to get going with this garment so that I can take that with me on Saturday and knit when it's quiet at the wool show, and then knit it in the evening, because it would be perfect knitting while I relax in the evening and watch Strictly Come Dancing, which is our version, or the original version, shall I say, of Dancing with the Stars. So that's my plan. So I'm going to go and cast that on. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Vlogtober. I always struggle a bit with vlog style videos because I feel like sometimes they end up being a bit bitty, and sometimes I worry about repeating myself. And quite often I will start filming something and then I'll forget, and then I haven't got a clue what I've vlogged and what I haven't. But I am going to try and do another one for Tuesday. So the next Vlogtober video will be out on Tuesday, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a little bit from my workshop at the Knitting Hotel tomorrow. I am teaching brioche, which is quite full on, so I may be too busy to vlog anything, but hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of vlogging, tiny bit at least, and show you my stall at 3 bags full on Saturday, and some of the other stuff. Stalls at 3 bags full on Saturday. It's turned into a really good wool market, so if you live in Cornwall or Devon, it's worth making the trip down here. Obviously by the time you see this, it'll be nearly over because this won't be out till Tuesday sometime. Sorry, Saturday sometime. Well, probably might be out Saturday morning. So if you live locally, you can rush down into Liscard, Public Hall, Liscard, Cornwall. But if you live too far away, it's not a show that rivals shows like Unravel, Wonderwool, Yarndale, things like that. But it's a good one-day show, and you do get a few indie dyers who come every year from a little bit further away, like Rose's Moments, Ballica Yarns is usually there. Probably some others as well. So it's a good show, and I'm looking forward to it. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing, and make sure that you turn on your notifications if you want to be notified every time I release a new video. There may be a bonus video on Sunday morning, but I don't know yet because I haven't edited it yet. So if I can get it edited and uploaded by then, there will be, but maybe not, we'll see. But thanks for watching. I'll see you on Tuesday.